Welcome, students. I'm Mrs. Smith, and you're watching TAP, the Art Project. The artist I'd like to share with you today is Syed Haider Raza, abstract painter and Bindu artist. But first, what is Bindu? Bindu simply means dot. Let's get started. Syed Haider Raza was born in 1922 in India. As the son of a forest ranger, Raza spent lots of time playing in the jungle. In the day, he loved all the colors and smells and the busy sounds of the forest. At night, the sounds of the forest were pretty scary. Raza would lay awake at night listening to the rustling and growls outside his bedroom window. At school, Raza's mind would wander. He spent a lot of time doodling instead of paying attention to his teacher. So, his teacher drew a dot on the board and encouraged him to look at the dot anytime he needed to refocus. The dot worked. In 1950, Raza moved to France to study painting. He got very good at it too. From the 1950s to the 1960s, S.H. Raza painted landscapes along the French countryside. Over the years, his paintings evolved. By the 1970s, Raza's paintings were dark and abstract. Raza had become a pretty successful artist at this point, but something was troubling him. He felt that his work looked too much like other popular European artists. He wanted his art to reflect his home, culture, and the place he loved most, India. Raza thought back to his childhood and remembered the dot his teacher drew to help him focus. It was the dot, or Bindu, which for Raza had many meanings. It meant birth, infinity, center, and balance. Inspired by the signs and symbols commonly used throughout Indian traditions and culture, Raza's style evolved one last time. This painting, called Surya and Naga, is one of Raza's first works to feature the Bindu. The Bindu would be prominent in his work for years to come. How many Bindu can you find? Raza said, "For me, Bindu is a point where I focus my energy and my mind. Focusing means fixing one's energy on one thing and not 10 things, since the latter is a distraction of energy." Raza also used color symbolically in his work. Each color in his paintings had a meaning. What do you think this painting might symbolize? Some even saw the Bindu in Raza's paintings as portals. It did not take long for S.H. Raza to be considered one of the most celebrated artists in India. He won many prestigious awards. Prestigious is just a fancy way of saying his awards were a really big deal. Raza used his celebrity to give back, creating the Raza Foundation, which supported young artists in India. In 2006, he became one of India's costliest modern artists after this painting sold for over $3 million. It was inner peace, not fame or fortune, that was most important to Raza. Raza said, "My work is my own inner experience and involvement with the mysteries of nature and form, which is expressed in color, line, space, and light."